Hello friends, it's good to have you guys back after a long gap. This is second video clip. In the last we have seen a very basic and common concept called frequency. In that I have also mentioned high frequency and low frequencies, etc. Now we shall extend this into one particular field called communication, or more perfectly called telecommunication. Okay, so tele means distance. So it is also called long distance communication. As we have seen already, frequency means number of signals per second. If this is a one signal, if it is considered as 1 second, so then it is called 1 hertz signal. So we all know that the frequency is nothing but a counting, number of counting. Okay. Then also information we can receive are all low frequency contents. That is, human senses, eyes, ears, are all sensible for only low frequency signals. So what I am saying is, so information that the human can perceive, so are all low frequency signals. Now the audible frequency range, that is sound, which is audible sound, audible in the sense hearable sound, which is 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, which is 20 kilohertz. Any sound more than 20 kilohertz is ultrasound, which we cannot hear, but that is not our topic. And we all know that this audible frequency sound cannot travel longer distance, right? So low frequency cannot travel longer distance. Why? Because of the concept called attenuation. So attenuation is nothing but weakening of signals. The signal gets weaker, which means the signal gets attenuated. So we all know that how strength we can make a sound, how much noise we can make. So can we make around a building? That's all. So we cannot make our sound to hear after 110 kilometer like that. Okay. So but what is our need? So our need is to transmit our information to long distance. Okay. So how it is possible? So that is what we are going to discuss in this class. Just imagine, at this moment there are songs playing around you, RJs speaking around you, but you can't hear them. Why? Because they are being carried by someone. Who is that? Someone who can travel longer distance. Yes. So that is where we are going to see high frequency. So high frequency can travel long distance, but it is not audible. We cannot hear or we cannot see the high frequency signals. So now comes the concept called modulation. To explain the concept of modulation, consider a voice signal from the microphone, which is low frequency. So I am considering my voice, for example, like this. So here it is a space with no voice signal. So now I need to send this signal over a long distance, say from Chennai to Madurai. It is not possible to send this directly. I mean, it is not possible to send my voice directly from Chennai to Madurai, but it is possible to send high frequency signals. Now consider a high frequency signal with constant amplitude, frequency and phase. Now I am going to change this high frequency signal into this. You can notice that I have changed the amplitude of the high frequency signal. You can also notice one more thing. You can also notice the trace of this signal, which is similar to the message signal. This is the signal actually going to travel in air to a long distance. This is called modulation. Now we shall define modulation. Changing high frequency signal. This is called modulation. Modulation is nothing but changing the high frequency signal according to low frequency signal. Okay, here the high frequency signal actually carries the information we need to send. So this is the actual information we need to send, but this high frequency signal carries the information we need to send. So it is called carrier signal. And low frequency signal modulates, that is low frequency signal changes the high frequency signal. So it is also called modulating signal. Okay, here we have actually modulated the amplitude of the carrier. So this technique is called amplitude modulation. Similarly, we can try changing the frequency of the carrier according to the message signal, which is called frequency modulation. Thank you. In the next video, we will encounter an electronic circuit to achieve this amplitude modulation.